Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
Your New York Yankees.
And on the hill, the big righty, Garrett Cole. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Bangs off the wall. And it's a double to start the game.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Francisco Lindor. That one fouled off. Man at second. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Hard liner. Jones takes it in for the out. And there are two down. The tag. See.
That is good. The right field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carson Bench. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So two down. Luis Robert now. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Mets, Sean Manaea. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Swing and a foul straight back.
Sweeper, low outside.
Got him. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, I'm not sure what the manager's thinking putting this many lefty bats in the order against this southpaw starter.
Yeah, might be trying to get in the head of the pitcher out there. It's definitely not your traditional lineup, Boog. I can tell you from experience, it's so hard as a lefty batter when a left-handed pitcher is tossing nasty breaking stuff your way. Hope this call works out for him. I'm glad I'm not in the lineup today.
Ben Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Circle change. Low inside.
Way out front for strike two.
Low outside.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Goldschmidt. In the air to left center. On the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One-two now. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Jared Young, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Marcus Semien.
Here is Marcus Semien. This one in the air, right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one ripped right center field. Going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Elliot Ramos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
And he walked him.
Hey, give me.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Spencer.
And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Payoff pitch. Chop to first. Young takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right
So up
fielder,
next for New York, Spencer Jones.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That just misses. Ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Circle change. Low inside.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That K is his 3rd of the game. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Top half of the 3rd inning. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one ripped. Ramos takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the Mets, the left fielder, number 9, AJ.
Here's the Mets leadoff man. Led off this game with a double. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The 1-0. Ground ball could be 2. The flip. There's 1 on the Goldschmidt. That's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one clips the corner.
Sweeper.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground to the left. To first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Austin Wells now at the plate.
High outside.
This one in the air center field. Robert settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. George Lombard Jr.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That's a ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope. Ball 2.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Outside low, 3-1.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Outside ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Grisham at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball there.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Step off, throw to first. Lombard back easily.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. On to inning number 4. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. A great play deep in the hole.
The right fielder, number 3, Carson.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Carson Benj.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts. Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Robert in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom 4, Ben Rice. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Minaya back to work.
Strike 1.
Sweeper. Low outside.
On the ground. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Goldsmith.
Goldie stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Late swing fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Circle
The
change.
Yanks still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Flied to right. his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Lindor sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. New inning getting started, and now the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco.
That's out the corner.
This one in the air center field. Grisham has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jared Young up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. In the air center field. Grisham drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Lombard over to first, and Semien is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Elliot Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Whoa.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking. Ramos not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The Mets up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air right field. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
1 out, runner at second. There's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1 so far. Out to short. Lindor on to first. Got the out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Wide to center his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. Back after this on the show. Back here in New York, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit.
Francisco Alvarez.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Mets leadoff man. 0-1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. The 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher for the Yankees, Kervin Castro.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the 1-0. Lindor swings through that one. Castro, a 6-foot righty, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Now a screamer into the outfield. Jones takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. One's upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next to hit, Carson Benj puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramos on his way over. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, George Lombard Jr.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through that one.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Sweeper. Low inside.
On the ground, right side. Young takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
This one smoked out to left. Makes the sliding grab.
If he gets a better jump on that one, I think he makes the catch standing up. But at the end, you're just glad he made it. Nice sliding catch right there.
2 down, bases empty. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Sweeper. Low outside. Sweeper. Low outside. Sweeper. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
4-seam fastball. Low inside. 4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's the 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of inning number 7, Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Got him looking. One away.
Up next to the net, the designated hitter.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next to the net, the first baseman, Jared.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 0-2. In the air to left center. And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter number 10, second baseman.
Now a chance for Marcus Semien. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Semien toss over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The Mets leading by 3 here, the bottom of the 7th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's Elliot Ramos. The Yankees looking to rally. Right through there for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings.
Leading off for the Mets, the
Swing called strike. That's strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now the left fielder. Safe to say he's grabbed our attention with this performance. 3 hits, 3 at-bats, and a chance to make it 4 for 4.
Yeah, this has been a really fun start to his career. Definitely making a splash. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Over to Goldie. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next to the bat, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bichette up now for the Mets.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Out there to center. Grisham gets under it. 2 away.
Up next to the bat, the right fielder, number 3, Carson.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like new pitcher for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Check swing called strike. 1 and 2. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but back in the Bronx. On to the bottom of the 8th. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Strike. Woo.
4-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Here's the 0-1. Out to short. Lindor whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times.
That's the ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. The Mets leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball is outside.
4-seam fastball, high outside.
And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The catcher, number 28.
1 out man at first. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture.
To the bag himself, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 9th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. Strike 2. Blackburn, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Mets.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Time called. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And he grounds one back up the middle. A sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 10.
Now here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Mets leadoff man. In the air, left field. Way back there.
No,
and
that's foul.
That is foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the top of the 9th. In the air, left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. In comes the run from second. The relay not in time. He's safe. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Into center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes the catch. In and over. Bottom 9. And stepping in for the Yankees, George Lombard Jr. So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Screwball. Low inside.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Comes up empty. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Screwball. Low outside.
This could end it. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Screwball. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.